Yo, what's up? It's me, Doc. And of course, this is our Reason 7 instructional DVD series. It's on sale now. You're watching previews on YouTube. So look, you can order it. Just click here for the DVDs or here for the download. Everything will snap to a grid if you select Snap, which is right here next to our toolbar. So, as you can see here, it says Snap on or Snap to Grid, right? Just press S. And you're in and out. Pretty simple. And I can snap the grid in bars up to 64th notes. So for example, I got to see a little piece right here. I just move it a little bit. Oh, it's got to move. See? It moved to bar 1. See the position right here? Move it back, it moves there. I can't move it in the middle. If I try to, this goes right to bar 1. But watch this. Let's undo that. And we're going to go back here. We're going to use the half note, and I'm going to snap it now. See that? And the grid turned to half note. See that? And I'll go back to here. Let's go to 16. There we go. Look at this. Now look at the grid here. We can snap anywhere in the grid there. It snaps right to the grid. That's pretty cool. Everything requires snapping to a grid. Sometimes a vocalist will sing a little bit ahead, a little bit behind the beat to get that feel, or they might be doing backgrounds, and not every background part's on time, right? So you'll just unsnap it here, and you just want to move it just a little bit. And you'll notice in position, you'll see where you're moving that position to. I like to pretty much sort of zoom in myself. I'm just pressing Command and the plus sign here. I like to zoom into where I'm at and view it and sort of get a work of the head. You move it right there. I'll look right here where it's at. If not, I will just click here to try and move it, or I can go to here and put numbers in and get it to move to that position if I want to. So it's important to know how to move these parts around. And see, so I'm pulling down here, I'm pulling down, I'm moving up. See, I'm pulling down. As I drag right to that number, I'm moving that clip. That's where I can move a clip to get exactly where I want it and sort of play it back and see how it sounds and go over it again. Besides snapping it to the grid. Now that's on the grid right here. I'm grabbing this piece here. It's on the grid. Now watch this. I'm going to go here to snap, release snap. I'm going to drag it a little bit here. By that much, right? Now I'm going to put snap back on. Now watch this. If I move it up, it's going to move to default values. That means wherever it's at now, I'm moving it by 1/16. It's going to move by 1/16. Exactly to where the offset is at, as you can see there. So I'm here at 143.197. So I move it again. That's 42197 and 1. First beat 197. So you can see I can move it, but it's all based on the positioning of it. And once you snap on the grid, it'll move it to that position, but based on where it was at before. So be aware of that. You might put snap grid on and have it really out of position at that point, and then you got to move it around. It will sound off. So be careful and know where your position is at for your clips. Okay, so right now you don't see the clip position or the length because we haven't selected a clip yet. So I select the clip and now we see it. Now another thing here, you'll notice a length appears for each clip. I grab here, I know this clip is 1 measure. That's the length right there, right? And I can grab this one, and that's 4 measures. I grab this one here, and that's 9 measures. Now here with a clip as well, I can click right here, up and down arrows, and look at that. I can shrink that clip down or take it back to its full size. And in your sequencing, when you're in the lane, let's say right here it says Kong 1. I click here, it sort of grays up. I click here where it says BD clap loop. I click there, and now that's ready for action. So I'm hitting my keyboard here, my MIDI keyboard. You notice it turns green, and that means that we're sending the information there. I can go to piano right here. And I can also go to my guitar right here. Now there are many clips. Here, for example, this is an audio clip. I've got several audio clips here for this bass line that I've pieced together for this one part. This is an automation clip right here. This clip has data for the Insert FX Rotary 3. That's for a knob for my guitar. This is the level, and this is the panning. Here, this is MIDI data, and these are clips. I can open that clip too like that as well. I can see the data. There's a keyboard right here. And of course, this turns into a little speaker so we can monitor and listen back to which notes we choose. We can close this up as well and scroll back up here. Open up this window, and we can see here we have the clip information for the data used for that insert effects rotary, as you can see here. And I can change it very just simply. Moving this part here and move this here, I can make slight changes to the data. Now here we have the Dr. Octorex, right? And here you'll see there are these little pieces. Now what happens here in Dr. Octorex is that I can take a sample and then just put it to the grid, right? And so here, so I can double click here, you'll see that we have, it's a little weird here, but these parts are going up like a little step ladder like. And here you'll notice as I hit these keys on the keyboard, and this virtual keyboard here, we're playing different parts of the sample. Now I can go to here, of course, and select these parts right here within the clip, these events, and as I do, they play parts of the sample. And here we see the velocity, and below that we have the note to slot right there, right? Of course, you can expand these views as well, as you can see here on the right-hand side. I can sort of increase that view like that so you get a better view of it, or shrink it back down as well. Now I can do a note lane performance parameter automation for it too as well, as you can see right there. And right, I can change the note edit mode, so I can always take, well, you know, go down to here and move that someplace else.